Dazed and terrified, a young girl flees her neighborhood, now a war zone in eastern Mosul. Soldiers from Iraqi special forces try to console her as the battle rages nearby. The offensive to retake the city is almost into its third month, but progress has been slow, as this rare footage obtained by CNN shows. ISIS is fighting back with the usual means: snipers, suicide bombers, and booby traps, while hundreds of thousands of civilians are caught in the middle, trying to survive one day at a time. A woman was killed by shelling here, says this man. Another woman was wounded. We just need this random shelling to stop, and then we can get on with our lives. Prior to the offensive, Iraqi officials advised Mosul residents to stay home if they felt safe. Those who stayed behind, like this bearded young man, are able to provide Iraqi forces with real-time intelligence on the enemy, just a few buildings away, as he explains.
Kill one from Daesh. Now the situation is very good.
The battle for this city is now a street-by-street slog. Troops must clear every building, and they never know if what awaits them is an ambush, an IED, or an anxious family huddled inside. So far, Iraqi forces have managed to drive ISIS out of around 30% of this sprawling city. Residents have come out to greet the troops. This young man has a poem ready, extolling the army and cursing life under ISIS. Because there was no electricity, no fuel, no medicine, he says. He finishes his poem with a kiss. While almost everyone is quick to curse ISIS, or Daesh as they call it here, bicycle repairman Yasser has a nuanced view. 50% of the people in Mosul don't have a problem with ISIS. Only recently it's been hard to make a living. Life was normal, but they imposed on us how to shave and how to dress. If you conformed, it was fine, but if you didn't, they whipped you. Among the houses in one East Mosul neighborhood, Iraqi troops found a training center for fighters, the walls full of diagrams of various weapons. It's like a school for new recruits, says this officer. Most were boys between the ages of 12 and 14. With clothing to match what many Iraqis insist is an alien ideology.
Same uniform in Kandahar in Afghanistan.
For now, the authorities are struggling to provide the basics. This healthcare center is now up and running, but it's not enough.
We have many patients with renal failure, chronic disease, leukemia. We have no hospital for treatment of such cases.
On the edge of the city, relief workers hand out water, food, blankets, and clothing. Volunteer Man Ajej is also trying to repair the damage to the country's soul.
I am from Mosul. I'm Christian. But I decided to help my friend, my brothers from Mosul after Daesh leave it.
The process of healing, of reconstruction, could take a very long time, but there is hope. Ben Wiedemann, CNN.